I've quit many things before, but I got back up again. It's not too late. You can decide right now, that's it. He's right. I'm gonna start attaching my vision and my dreams to my love for these other people, and I'm getting up. I'm gonna be a different force now. Let me ask you this question. Any of you that have kids, and if you don't have kids, just pick somebody you love. Let's say you were sitting in a meeting right now. Someone walked up to you and handed you a note and said that person was in a serious car accident. Picture your children if you have children, or your grandchildren. If you don't have children, your mom or your dad, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You're in a very big meeting room. And you got handed a note. So-and-so's been in an accident. It's serious. You need to come now. What would you do? You'd get right up and run out of that room, wouldn't you? In a minute. Wouldn't you? Would you stop and go, well, wait a minute. I don't want to be rude to the speaker. I don't want to get up and bother the other people in the room. What's everyone going to think about me when I get up? Is everyone going to say, wouldn't occur to you at all, that stupid stuff of what other people are going to think? Because you got to get to this person you love, right? Because your love is greater than that moment. And when you got up, if you started to run out of the room and someone stopped, you go, hey, someone stopped. What are you doing? You can't get up in the middle of the meeting. There's no way you can do this. That's rude. Sit your butt back down. Would you go, oh, okay, I don't want to be rude. Would you do that? Or would you go, get out of my way. My baby, my child, my girlfriend, my mom has been in an accident. Get out of here. And you steamroll. And when you got to the door, they said, hey, you need to get back in there. This door is locked. There's no way out. What would you do? Go, well, I guess that's a sign I'm not supposed to get to my dream. It's God giving me a sign. Too much adversity. Is that what you say? It's a sign? Nah. You know what I bet you do? I bet you'd kick the door down, wouldn't you? You sure would. You'd kick that door down. Bam! No obstacle. When you got out to your car and it didn't start and it wouldn't go, you're like, well, I guess that means I'm not supposed to get there. Man, one thing after the other. Guess I'll just lay down here. Another obstacle, another sign, just not meant to be. I just don't have what it takes to get to my child. Would you do that? Heck no. You'd go carjack a dadgum car if you had to, wouldn't you? You'd ask her, I need your car, I need your car, I need your car, I need to take me right now. You'd get an Uber, you do whatever you could. You get an Uber, you get a taxi, you'd run and get anything it took. When you got to the hospital, if you got to the door, they go, hey, slow down, there's procedure here, you gotta sign in. Are you family? You gotta be like, hey, I gotta get to my family. No obstacle. Well, hey, we need these. Would you say, well, man, before I do it, I need to know the exact words I'm supposed to say. I need to be totally prepared for when I get to the hospital. I need total preparation before I can get to screw preparation. You're never going to be totally prepared for that moment. You don't have to have the perfect words or the perfect moment or the perfect knowledge or understand everything. That's all out the damn window when you want something to get somebody that bad. You'd get to your baby, wouldn't you? You wouldn't need the perfect words. You wouldn't need to know everything. You wouldn't wait to get started for the right timing. None of that crap would matter, would it? Because you're going to get there because you love them so much. That's how your dream has to be. And by the way, that's the truth of how people make their dreams come true. And here's the truth about the people that don't. They don't attach that love, that urgency, that obsession. And so little stupid things start to seem big. What are these people going to think? Oh my gosh, someone rejected me and told me to sit back down. The doors are closed. There's no way to get in that room and make it happen. You'd find a way to get that door knocked down, wouldn't you? There's no door closed. It didn't start. There's a setback. My car. No, wouldn't matter. When you got there, they said, hey, we need this information. We need to hear the right words from you. You wouldn't wait around and go, well, let me sit in the parking lot and prepare for another 3 weeks before I get started. So the timing's better. And I know everything I need to know when I get in that hospital. No, you know enough. And you'd get going. What you would say is, I'll figure it out when I get in there. Isn't it trivial and isn't it silly when you put it in that context? What we let stop us and why we lay down after a while? Ed, how do I get back up in my life? I'm telling you how. You get back up by getting a new vision, by repeatedly selling yourself this dream, and by attaching your love, like that precious child or loved one who was in an accident, that type of urgency, that type of love, that type of obsession towards chasing it. And now you're up. And when those obstacles do come, they may rattle you, they may stagger you, but they won't stop you. You're unstoppable.